To say that men are confused about women would be an understatement. Most men can't even tell if a woman is interested in them, and that's a problem. Before they realize this, the girl is already going out with other men, and then they're angry at themselves for missing the signals. And that's why in today's video, I'm going to break down the 6 most obvious signs that she's into you, so you never have to second guess again. Alright, so number 1, she initiates contact. If a woman is texting you, calling you, or starting conversations in person on her own, then she's almost definitely into you. I mean, just think about it. If she goes out her way to contact you in her free time, then you're on her mind. To sum it up, if she's basically sending you memes, videos, or she's texting you out of nowhere, then you're on her mind and she's making sure she's on your mind. Number 2, she's laughing a lot. If she's laughing hysterically at your jokes, even if they're a bit silly or cringy, it's a strong sign that she likes you. Her laughter isn't just about enjoying your sense of humor. It's also a reflection of how much she enjoys your company and how comfortable she feels around you. For example, she might occasionally tease you, like making fun of the way you dance or a hobby you're into. Many guys will get offended by something like that, but that's the wrong reaction. The right way to respond is to play along. If she would make fun of my dancing, for example, I would exaggerate it and say that I'm the next Michael Jackson. This response would show her that I don't take her too seriously and that I can keep the interaction light and playful, which in turn will likely make her laugh even more. Number 3, she's touching you. This is probably the most obvious sign. Well, except maybe if she tells you that she wants to have sex, but 99% of women won't do that. What they will do though is to touch your body. If a woman is really into you, she won't be able to keep her hands off of you. She's gonna touch your arms, your shoulders, bump into you, and much more. But here's the problem. Most guys are too passive and scared to touch the woman back. And that's what I was talking about in the intro. If you don't act up on it, she might lose interest in you. So here's what you do. If you notice that she's touching you, then mirror her actions. For example, I had met women who would sometimes squeeze my thigh, so I would squeeze them back, and then it would slowly escalate. And again, these are just signs she wants you. She's not gonna do everything herself, so you have to touch her back or you're not gonna have intimacy with her. Number 4, she's asking you personal questions. If a woman is asking you a lot of personal questions, then it's definitely not a coincidence. This isn't just some casual talk. She genuinely wants to get to know you. Her interest in your life shows she enjoys talking to you, which means she values the time she spends with you. Essentially, if she's putting in the effort to learn more about who you are, it's a strong sign she's into you. On the other hand, women who would not be into you would never ask you questions. So if she's asking you a lot of questions, then you're on her radar. Number 5, she gives you compliments. So here's the thing. Women reserve compliments only for guys that they're really into. So if she goes out her way and actually gives you a compliment, it's very likely that she's crazy over you. But don't expect her to give you a very direct compliment like, "Oh my God, you're so hot." That's something only guys would say. Women, on the other hand, are more indirect and subtle. She might actually say something like, "I like your t-shirt," or "You have a great style." In men's words, she doesn't really care about the t-shirt, but about the person that's wearing it, you. Before I reveal the last sign, make sure to subscribe because I drop bangers like this every single week and you don't want to miss them. Anyways, back to the video. And number 6, she opens up to you. By opening up to you, a woman shows you that she trusts you and that she feels very comfortable around you. I mean, think about this. Most women are scared to even give out their numbers to most men. So if she is telling you about her childhood, family, or some personal secrets, then she's thinking about you in a serious way. But there's a catch, because women sometimes open up even to their male friends. These guys are usually simps, and girls only use them as personal therapists, because their boyfriends treats them like garbage, for example. So it's important to analyze if she opens up to you with some other sign on the list. Maybe she's asking you a lot of questions about your life, and then she reveals something about her. That's fine. But if she's only talking about herself and doesn't really care about what you have to say, then she's just using you. And that's the video. Thank you so much for hanging out and learning something new. Show me some love by dropping a like or a comment, and I'll see you next time.